Here's a low point. My son used to do this to me every day. He would make eye contact with me while he was breastfeeding. It's the most emasculated I've ever felt my whole life. Have a 1-year-old boy mean mugging you like. Hey, Dad, see this? These are mine now, all right? How's last place in the family feel, huh?
Well, it's not like we don't try, or think about it every night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
It is Thursday. I am driving to Fort Wayne, Indiana to work the Summit City Comedy Club. I will be featuring for Steverannizzisi. I don't know him, but I was a fan of the league. Hoping to make a lot of money. Rent is due on Monday. We are nowhere near being able to pay it. So I took this feature week to sell merch to be able to afford it. And hopefully that gets done. We're probably still gonna be short. I'm probably gonna have to borrow money from my mom, which fucking sucks. She is so generous. She's never said anything or complained, but God, I hate to fucking do it. I have my own family. I shouldn't have to do this, but that's life.
But he also gave me the greatest compliment I've ever got in my life. And he can't talk yet. It was just a look. What happens? He was taking his bath, and I really had to pee, and I couldn't hold it anymore, so I go and I pee next to him. And he looked up at my dick with the most awe I've ever seen on a face. It was incredible. He was just in there splashing around, having a good time. And they started to compare and contrast, and it was awesome.
Thursday night, I go, hey, nice to meet you, Steve. You actually met my brother last year. My brother was a coach at Army, so he was based out of West Point, New York, and would take the train to Yankee games, and happened to sit next to Steve, and struck up a conversation with him, told him my brother's a comedian, I'm a big fan of you in the league and all that, and he remembered. He told me at the end of the week to say hi to him. It is Friday. I am in the hotel room in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm sitting in the cup chair. That's the one facing the bed. Last night was very light crowd. Kind of a bummer. The whole reason why I took this weekend, it would have been nice to meet Steverannizzisi. I've been a fan of the league. I think he's funny. But more importantly, rent is due. I agreed to feature, and I would sell a shitload of merch. Merch is kind of a necessity. Pay in comedy for features in particular has actually gone down since the 1980s. You'd work 6 shows a week, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Thursday, 1 Sunday. I've heard of people getting paid $1,000 to do that in the past. It's now about $100 a show on a good show. I've been paid as little as $60 a show. You make that up by selling merch. I have some koozies. They say it's not small, it's travel size. Just a silly, dumb line of one of my jokes.
I don't think my fiance's ever seen that version of my dick. I know. If she had, she'd be like, oh my God, I didn't realize it got that small. It's not small, it's travel size, all right?
Say I make $100 a show. We're doing 4 shows this week. That's $400 right there. A club provides a meal, so dinners are covered, but you still have lunch, you still have travel. So all of that stuff eats into your pay. And if you can sell merch, you more than make up for it. It is a necessity for a guy like me, especially me. T-shirts are the best, but they're also very bulky, hard to travel with, and also you have to get all the right sizes. And sometimes you don't have the size somebody wants, and then you miss out on that sale. It's also expensive. You gotta buy them in bulk up front, which is anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. Can get them for cheaper, for shittier quality. I always like to make mine different colors and a very soft shirt so that people want to wear it all the time. But again, it's so bulky and you have to pay so much up front, and I don't have $1,000 lying around to just throw into shirts. So I got these koozies printed up this week for this weekend. And these clubs, this is a chain of clubs called Bar Comedy Clubs. And one thing they do, which is very smart, which I really think every club should do, is when you buy a comedian's merchandise, you get a little card that gives you 2 free tickets to an upcoming show, which helps us out so much. But also, if you're the type of person that will buy merch at a comedy show, generally speaking, you are a better audience member. You want to come out and support comedy. You want to have that experience. You had fun. You want a memory from it. You want to come back. So it's just rewarding those people who were good audience members and coming back. You know, if you get kicked out halfway through the show, you're not going to buy merch. I think it's a really smart idea. I also got a new joke I'm working on, I'm excited about. I am really hungry. I have not eaten. It is noon. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast right around the corner before this diner closes. I have to write. I want to write out this new idea I have. All right, I'm gonna take off.
That's a weird moment for a dad, because you want your son to think you have a big dick, right? Right? Don't get weird before I went. I get that's a weird thing to say, but I don't think it's wrong. And here's why I don't think it's wrong. I guarantee you, no guy wants his son to think the opposite. There's not a single dad in this room who's like, nope, I want my son to think I got the littlest dick in the world. That's me, little dick daddy, everybody. Every guy wants his son to think he's got a big dick. But you can't make your dick big to show your son. It's actually a pretty serious crime.
Got back to my hotel after the late shows. Very fun week. Got to meet Steve. It was super funny. He was super cool all week. So fun. We went to a movie today. It was a great weekend. One thing about these clubs is that they really take care of the comedians. I've worked a bunch of clubs where they give you free food and drinks in theory, but then when you need something, it's really hard to track down a waiter because they have a massive section and they're being overworked. But this club is really good about having people check in on you, be like, hey, you good? You need anything? I feel so taken care of. And then they just do little extra things. Like they have different drawers full of snacks in every club. And so I really loaded up. I ran 5 miles today, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. That is not how you lose weight. I am aware of that. I'm not gonna eat all that. I just wanted a smorgasbord. What else they do, they give you a little note at the end of the week of like, so proud of you. You're my favorite comedian. Thank you for blessing the stage. You are God's gift to man. I'm paraphrasing, but it's exactly what they said. That's so cool. I actually keep a lot of those and I have them at home and it's so sweet. When you headline, they give you a full card and every staff member signs it and they say a little something about one of your jokes or something, and it is very touching. And they did it for me as a feature this week, which has never happened before, and it was cool. And I made a little more than what I expected to make in merch. Still quite a bit behind on rent. Have a lot of stuff coming up, so I'm excited about that. Should be okay for June and July. It is about 1:40 right now. I have to pack up all my shit. I'm hoping to hit the road by 9 a.m. Then I head home. All right, I'll see you later, boss hogs. I love you. You're all boss hogs to me. Even you. Boop.
Well, it's not like we don't try. It's worth it every single night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
Oh no, am I recording? Oh no, I'm recording my penis. Oh God, please don't cancel me.